kitties. Hello, kitties. They're filming.
How on earth were these huge flower plots created, you might ask? Here is the Indian legend. Some of the Indian people who were enslaved by the great whales that once lived in the Bay of Fundy. On seeing a chance to escape, the people, the Indians, dashed for shore. They were not quite fast enough. However, just as they reached the beach, the whales in their terrible anger turned them all to stone. These are the Stone Indians here. Ah!
You're weird.
Snails.
Louder, project please.
Baby snails.
And what are their names?
That's Fred and that's Peter.
You gotta project your voice loud.
That's Fred and that's Peter.
Okay. Which one's Peter? Which one's Fred? What are their names?
Fred and Peter.
What's your name?
Jennifer.
What's wrong with your eye? Did you wash your hair this morning?
Of course I did.
Cute, Jennifer. Genital rock formation, Mark just pointed out. Notice the male genitals next to the female orifice, I guess. Probably the right proportions too. Fire up! Right behind me. Right behind the Canadian flag. We're waiting for the tidal bore in, what is this, Riverview, Riverside? Riverview, here's the river. The Bay of Fundy becomes this river as it goes up to Moncton. So we're right at the river. The kitties. As we look down the river, I'm just going to just pan and zoom in. There's a tidal bore coming right here, right now. Underneath the bridge in a moment. Flowing towards the sea now. And in a couple minutes when the bore passes us, I'll shoot the same scene and you'll see the water will be reversed the other way. Baseball shops? What are you going to tell me?
Okay. What are you talking about, Mary?
Bore, and it's starting to rain. The river is going to reverse its direction now. This is the tide coming in, pushing the river in the opposite direction. So this is the Bay of Fundy's tidal bore, July 4th, 1993, Sunday, and you are there watching the tidal bore come in. There is a river reversing its direction. It's flowing out to sea in one direction and the tide is reversing it as we watch. Here comes the rains. People are running back to their vehicles. I'm getting all wet here. One last look down the river. Not much that way. Here's the tidal bore.
I don't think.
Here's our Euro coach. And here's the tow truck that's coming. Huge monster tow truck. Pull this thing. We get you for posterity here, isn't it? Get pulled?
Yeah. It's neato.
I like it. New experience, right? It's my driver's chair for 4,000 miles. Me too. CB radio. I drove. Marky drove too. How many miles do you think you drove?
35.
Yeah,
About 25.
I think you drove about 200.
I do.
I'm teasing this. Mom's eating again. I don't know why she's eating so much on this diet she's on here.